Oh man, this has been a week for the history books. Let me tell you. Wedding is coming up in literally 4 weeks from the moment that I'm recording this episode. And the amount of cat herding that I have to do or had to do that I am doing, that my wife is doing, the shit is annoying. But let me hit you with this intro real quick. Hello, good night. Thanks for tuning into Kareem's Dream. I'm Kareem, and today, as you already know, we're talking about this wedding. I had a whole list of things that I wanted to talk about in this episode, but as I was trying to set up and record it, I ended up falling asleep. And when I woke up, I saw a text message from one of my groomsmen, and it looks like he's about to drop. And I can't sit here and pretend that I'm excited about all this other stuff that I wanted to talk about in this episode. You know, just to give a little bit of context as to where I am right now. So today I sit down, I get the mic out, put the headphones on, and I'm just testing out the audio, making sure everything's good. And I can't figure out what's going on with the audio. I can't hear myself. And the thing about me is that will mess up my entire day. And I can't move forward until this thing that used to be working is not working. So I put everything on do not disturb so that way I could focus on recording and not hear dinging going off in the background. And I set out to go fix this issue of why I can't hear myself. As I'm recording this, I still can't hear myself, but can't figure it out. And because I can't figure it out, I end up taking a nap, or as I like to say, the nap ended up taking me. There was nothing I could do, and I ended up waking up. And yeah, I woke up, had my fist on my eye, so for whatever reason, I couldn't see clearly out of one eye for like 20 minutes. And as I'm trying to figure things out, I for whatever reason, click on my notifications on my Mac, and I saw like the little AI summary, and I'm like, damn, 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 damn. My boy is backing out. Without getting too much into it, he got some personal things going on with his family, and it's totally understandable. But it's just crazy because I saw him this morning and we talked, and he was just like, "Yeah, man, I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna see you there." And it's just wild how fast life can hit you. I'm not upset at him or anything. Just to be clear, it's life. Totally understand. We got things that we need to take care of, right? Honestly, I've been asking people since like day one if they wanted to drop, because I understood that this wedding thing was getting expensive, but everybody was cool with it. But yeah, it's just like, man, with 30, I'm gonna leave that in there. With 30 days left on the clock, important people are dropping out of the wedding, important people to me, and I'm just taking it all in, because you're here and they're here first. I haven't even had a chance to think about these emotions, think about these feelings, and process what's going on in my head. Like I said, I had a full list of all the stuff that I wanted to talk about. And really, if I'm being honest with you, one of those things was wedding planning. So I'm going to just get right into it. And it's the first point on it was people canceling at the last minute. And I kind of feel crazy talking about this on the podcast now because I already had this on the list just because it's a part of wedding planning. And now I kind of feel bad talking about it because it's just like, oh, my groomsman just dropped. And now he's in this list of people by accident, I guess. I don't know. Anywho, but yeah, man, wedding planning I ain't even gonna lie, it's been a pack of ass this week. So we ended up sending out a last call for RSVPing because our deadline is May 1st, and we will be unavailable to send out the messages on May 1st. So it made sense that we sent that out a week early, and we phrased it in a way because for whatever reason, people, I'm not even gonna say black people, just people, folks just wait until the last minute for everything. And we phrased the message saying like, look, we about to submit this. So get in or get left. And man, it was an influx of people RSVPing, saying that they come in, saying that they're not coming, so on and so forth. And the reason why we phrased the message the way that we did is because over the last couple of months, we've been hearing people like, oh, I can't come, but it still says that you're coming. So why haven't you updated that? Or, oh, I can come now, but it still says that you can't come. So why haven't you updated that? Or the best person of all the people is the one who reads the message and it's up in the air whether they'll be there or not. And then you hear through the grapevine that they're coming. It's just like, bro, this is why we have terms and agreement on our wedding website. And people still not reading that. So as you already know, I'm a web developer, software engineer, and I basically put analytics on our website because I wanted to try it out. It was a cool looking tool, and I wanted to see how people were using the website. And I added a terms and agreement at like the last step, so that way people can read it and see like, hey, don't bring your uninvited guests because they're going to be uninvited, and you will be too, and you'll be outside because we didn't add this +1. We didn't account for them. They're not accounted for. They didn't select a meal, all like this different kind of stuff. Hey, just so you know, so you don't be inconsiderate. And I'm going to say this as Kareem, not even speaking, as Kareem talking to them. I'm just telling you, like, I've only been to a few weddings, and this is my first wedding that I've ever planned, right? It's my first time ever getting married. And I didn't know all that goes into planning a wedding. I didn't know like all the costs that people take for granted and just show up for. And now I understand why people don't like wedding crashers. Because how dare you? All this damn money that we're spending, how dare you show up uninvited? Anyways, terms and agreement, basically just calling out like, hey, if you can't show up, please just do us the courtesy of marking yourself as no. Anywho, we send out messages to the people who marked themselves as yes, said, hey, please handle that. If you still come, we good. If you can't come, mark yourself as no. If somebody in your party can, mark them as yes. And then we also sent out a message to people who just open the message and don't do anything. And we send messages to them. And they're like, oh, my bad. Let me handle that. And man, I'm gonna be honest with you. There's some people on the list that as I'm like watching this happen, I'm like, I'm sending you out the link and you're not taking care of that. It doesn't take that long to RSVP. I don't know who. I've been reading like Reddit posts and whatnot, and I've been seeing people like, yeah, well, people have to look at their schedule. They need to know who's coming, who's not coming, will they be available, all this different kind of stuff. Understandable. 3 to 6 months ago. We're here now. You should be able to know if you're going to come to this wedding in 30 days or not. I mean, we're about to submit the list anyway, so, and I don't know if you're going to call it being petty or whatnot, but I'm calling it being responsible. I have set up the website to lock people out. So whatever you put into the website on March 1st, on May 1st, it is what it is. Sorry, Bucko. You got to figure it out. Because we've done all that we could to accommodate each and every one that has RSVP, or each and every family, I'll say that, because, kids, that kind of stuff, to make sure that when they show up to the wedding, there are no surprises. And people, for lack of better words, is playing with me right now. I'm literally watching one friendship fall apart in front of my eyes. Like, sent this person the link, they bullshitted. Sent them out the message like, hey, you haven't RSVP'd. They said, I can't find the link. Okay. Sent it instantly. I have not seen any traffic on the website from this person. And for months, I've been talking about this person. And like I think I said it in one of the episodes, but I have a very hard time like deleting relationships, like deleting people's phone numbers, for lack of better words. It was just like, all right, this relationship is over. It has served its purpose, and I'm moving on. Hit the relationship with the art of tidiness. Was it Marie Kondo, whatever? It's just like, you take this relationship out the box, and you look at it and you say, thank you, relationship, and then you throw it out or donate it. But I'm not going to donate this relationship because I wouldn't. I don't think anybody should have this. This is not going to Salvation Army and Goodwill. This is somebody who continuously shows that they don't add any value to my life. And I feel like I have always shown up for this person and I get the short end of the stick. But it is what it is. You know, your boy hurt, but with time, I will get past it and I will move on. And slowly, thanks to my ADHD, I will forget about them. They will become a very distant memory and they'll be like, oh, who? Oh, yeah, that guy. Cool, whatever. Anyways, but yeah, man, it's honestly, it's been like herding cats. And, you know, I mean, I'm keeping it being with you. For most guys, planning a wedding, you're not really the one in charge. You kind of just there showing up with either the wallet or the suit or both. I'm very much, showing up in that aspect. And it's not as tough for me as it's been for my wife. And just watching her process this, go through all these emotions, and it's like, I can't do anything for her. And I'm not saying that as like, I can't do anything for her. It's just like, I literally can't do anything for her. She, in this relationship, is the expert planner. I, in this relationship, am the expert tech guy. And we have this thing about us. Or is this like, for me, if you want something done right, you got to do it yourself. It's very much that for both of us. And for me, when it comes to tech, it's like, yeah, I could pay somebody else for their solution, or I can just do it myself in the way that I want. And I'm not going to trust the process and just have blind faith. She's the same way. And watching her, like, as this whole process is going on, and it's like her trying to trust the process, and the process is falling apart in front of her eyes. I'm at a loss for words because, like I said, there's not anything I can do. She has her vision. She knows how she wants to execute it, and it's falling apart. And I completely understand that kind of stress because I'm the same way, again, with tech software, where it's just like, I have this vision, I need to execute it, and it's falling apart, and I don't know what to do, and I don't know who to talk to, and nobody can fix this or solve this for me. And all I could do is just be here when she, taps on my shoulder, and it's like, I need to cry on it. And it hurts, and it sucks. And yeah, this episode, man, people suck. People really, really suck. And it's really like the people that you would expect to not suck. Like in her case, the professionals, people that you are paying. Like money has been given to people to do their job. And now people are ghosting us or her, and just not being respectful of our time and our money. You know how I felt about the money part, but that's neither here nor there. It's the principle. And that shit just like, it's grinding my gears because it's just like, man, separating the business, but it's a human like interaction at the end of the day. And it's just like, if people could just be honest, just straight up, yo, I can't do this. This is too much for me. I've overbooked. Maybe if you be honest enough, you'll start to realize that you're the problem. Maybe you shouldn't be in business. I don't know. And I'm not trying to be an asshole or anything, but it's just like, it's a hard pill to swallow. And man, I'm just here, just taking it in day by day, 4 weeks away, trying to figure this out. I'm going to at least try to end on a happier note and kind of just talk about the good stuff really quickly of what has happened over the last week. But I applied to be a developer with Apple, and they finally approved your boy. So I got that going for me. So that means basically I can create applications for Apple TV, the Apple Watch, the iPhone, the Apple computers. I don't know how to make any of that shit, but I'm going to attempt to learn. I'm like in a weird space where it's just like, I'm trying to learn, but I'm also trying to get the ideas out there while they still have steam and they're still shiny and they're still something meaningful to me. So I got to find that fine line between vibes and knowledge. Um, but yeah, and speaking of that, two of my boys, I hit them up and we were just chatting basically what I'm explaining to you right now. And kind of in the middle of that, kind of just told him, I was like, I'm working on this app, for helping people make better financial decisions when buying a car. And we kind of just going back and forth on that. Really, the app is just a calculator. However, it's not using any of like the financial lingo. And it's as if like I'm speaking to you, like I, Kareem, am speaking to you as if you were my friend and you were about to go buy this car. And it's like, bro, this is how people stay broke. Don't go buy this car. Go get something else. And I'm just here, just trying to go through it and trying to understand how to package this up and put it in front of people. I'm like super nervous and super scared of putting this out there in front of people. Because like I said, it's part vibes and part cream. Like I I'm learning, but at the same time I'm not letting my gaps in knowledge stop me from using AI to like fill in those gaps. Cause I know that AI is a very touchy subject. And like I said in the last episode, just trying to find that line. I'm on the fence. And yeah, it's crazy. Might might have an app out, soon. And just gotta put it out there in front of people. And yeah, AI has again been making me feel like I can do all the things. And I'm just like, yo, please, Mr. ADHD, relax on me right now. Everything is shiny. Everything has novelty. I want to do everything. I want to be everything. I want to automate every single thing in my life. I want to create websites for businesses that don't have websites. And I'm just like, bro, I don't have the time for this. I don't have the capacity for this, but AI does. And I'm just like, this is going against who I am as a person. So yeah, I'm just here, man. I'm about to just end this podcast because I'm gonna say I'm just here one more time and continue to be here, just chatting about God knows what. So yeah, that's it. Just one take for this whole thing. Really, like I said, no script. I'm just winging it. Uh, until next time, man. Thanks again for tuning into Kareem Dream. I can't wait to chat with you in the next one. Hopefully, it's some better news next time I sit down and hit record on this. As I cannot wait for that wedding to be over. Don't want to do this again. We'll never do this again. Believe that. All right, yo. Peace out.